In this Cincy Weekend feature, we're visiting the American Sign Museum in Kent, Washington, the largest public museum dedicated to signs in the United States, covering more than 100 years of American sign history across 20,000 square feet of indoor space. Hi, I'm Jeff Williamson, a Cincinnati real estate agent. Each month, I'll take you to a new hidden gem in the Cincinnati area. My goal? To show off this great city and give you a few more reasons you can be proud to call the Queen City home. Now let's get the story behind the bright idea that became the American Sign Museum.
I do have that ism called collectorism. I'm a collector. You know, I often add that I'm not a hoarder, I'm just a collector, and everybody laughs at that. But there's a fine line between collecting and hoarding. My name is Todd Swarmstead, and I'm the founder of the American Sign Museum. The impetus for the Sign Museum is a magazine called Signs of the Times, which my family published for 115 years. So I worked on the magazine for a little bit more than a quarter century. Got the idea for a sign museum because at the time there was not a sign museum anywhere in the country. I would say that there's some genres maybe that I like, in particular the let's say the funkier signs, the signs before neon, signs turn of the century, where the craftsmanship and the metalwork, they didn't have computerized routers and metalworking. Those were all hammered out and cut by hand. There's a tremendous appreciation for that early craftsmanship. The sign is the remnant of the legacy of the family business oftentimes. In the end, it's the people that are interesting, and the stories behind always involve the people behind the creation and design of the signs. When you hear the term sign museum, you kind of think of a barn with a bunch of rusty old signs. Most often the case, people come in here, they're like, oh, it's kind of like that, oh. And I guess that's a pat on our own back, but I think it's the experience that most people get. And then as they come away again with that appreciation that I talked about for signs and what they do for a business, and that appreciation of the people that design and make the signs, that's what I want.
Maybe you've never looked at signage as art, maybe you've never seen it as history. Well, now you know. And there's no better place to discover it than right here in the Queen City at the American Sign Museum. I'm Jeff Williamson, your local realtor and proud Cincinnati resident. Thanks for joining me on Cincy Weekend.